Is it really true that only two countries are doubly landlocked? Yes, it's surprising but true. The two doubly landlocked countries in the world are Liechtenstein and Uzbekistan. Being doubly landlocked means that these countries are surrounded by other landlocked nations, which makes it extra challenging for them to access oceans for trade and travel. Liechtenstein, nestled between Switzerland and Austria, is quite small, but known for its stunning alpine scenery and vibrant financial services. On the other hand, Uzbekistan, located in Central Asia, boasts rich cultural heritage and historical Silk Road cities like Samarkand and Bukhara. Both countries rely heavily on their neighbors for trade routes and transport. Imagine how challenging it would be for these nations to import or export goods. Their unique geographical situation makes them fascinating examples of how location can shape a country's economy and culture. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Jamaica dominates sprinting. This vibrant island nation is renowned for producing some of the fastest athletes in history, with Usain Bolt proudly leading the way. Bolt is not merely a sprinter, he's transformed into a global icon, boasting 8 Olympic gold medals and a staggering world record of 9.58 seconds in the 100 meters. Yet Jamaica's sprinting legacy isn't solely about Bolt. During the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, Jamaica continued to shine with stars like Elaine Thompson-Herah and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, both clinching gold in the women's 100 meters. So, what fuels this sprinting powerhouse? Studies reveal that Jamaican sprinters often possess a unique muscle composition, crafted through generations, providing them an edge in speed. Additionally, their bodies demonstrate remarkable efficiency in oxygen usage, a vital component for sprinting success. However, it's not just about biology. Jamaica's culture cherishes athleticism, motivating children to engage in sports from a young age. This compelling blend of physical attributes and an encouraging environment paves the way for greatness, reinforcing Jamaica's status as a dominant force in track and field. Have you heard about music's surprising pitch change? Since the 19th century, Western music has undergone a fascinating transformation in pitch. This shift means that the note C played in Mozart's era was actually half a semitone lower than our modern C. Imagine listening to a symphony where the instruments sound slightly softer and richer than what we hear today. As a result, all contemporary music is sharper, creating a noticeable difference when you compare it to the works of historical composers like Beethoven and Bach. Why did this happen? It seems musicians wanted to achieve brighter, more resonant tones, prompting a gradual rise in pitch standards. This evolution affects everything from classical pieces to pop hits, leaving us with a musical experience shaped by time and culture. So next time you enjoy your favorite song, remember that you're hearing it at a pitch that's quite different from what Mozart heard. You won't believe Keanu Reeves at 57 years old. This iconic actor is not only known for his impressive roles, but also for his incredible dedication to his craft. In the John Wick film series, Keanu performs about 90% of his own stunts, showcasing his commitment to authenticity and excitement in action scenes. To achieve this level of performance, he trains rigorously in martial arts and high-speed driving, pushing himself to maintain peak physical condition. Each fight scene isn't just a series of choreographed moves. They reflect his hard work, determination, and sheer talent. The result? A breathtaking experience for viewers who can't help but be amazed by his skill and stamina. Keanu's dedication goes beyond acting. It's a genuine passion for the art of filmmaking that has kept him at the top of his game for decades. Whether he's dodging bullets or engaging in intense hand-to-hand combat, Keanu proves that age is just a number when it comes to pursuing your dreams. Have you seen his latest stunts? Did you know that Sierra Leone has the lowest life expectancy? The life expectancy in Sierra Leone stands at a staggering low of about 47.5 years, making it the lowest in the world, according to data from the World Health Organization. This alarming statistic is influenced by a tumultuous history marked by a brutal civil war from 1991 to 2002. This conflict claimed countless lives and resulted in widespread destruction of infrastructure, leading to a breakdown of essential services such as healthcare and education. Consequently, many citizens lost access to basic needs, contributing to deep-rooted challenges. Health issues, including malaria and high maternal mortality rates, further complicate the situation, as many women struggle with inadequate medical facilities during childbirth. Economic instability also exacerbates these issues, leaving a significant portion of the population living in poverty, which hinders access to nutrition and proper medical care. Although Sierra Leone is slowly making strides in recovery, improving life expectancy remains a monumental task, reflecting the resilience of its people as they strive for a healthier and brighter future. Is it really true that dinosaurs were discovered in 1824? This remarkable milestone occurred when British geologist William Buckland unearthed the fossil of a creature he named Megalosaurus. This discovery was not merely a scientific curiosity. It marked the birth of paleontology, the study of ancient life through the examination of fossils. The Megalosaurus, a large carnivorous dinosaur, roamed the Earth approximately 166 million years ago during the Jurassic period. Buckland's presentation to the Geological Society of London ignited a flame of intrigue about what life looked like millions of years ago. Suddenly, the notion of gigantic creatures that were once thought to be mere folklore transformed into a new scientific reality. Buckland's pioneering work laid the foundation for future generations of paleontologists who would delve deeper into the lives of dinosaurs and other prehistoric organisms. This breakthrough not only enhanced our understanding of dinosaur evolution, but also painted a vibrant picture of an entire ecosystem that existed long before humans. Today, we continue to explore this rich history, thanks in part to Buckland's groundbreaking discovery. Did you know Scotland's national animal is a unicorn? This mythical creature, often depicted as a horse with a single horn, represents chivalry, purity, and innocence in Celtic mythology. The choice of the unicorn as a national symbol may seem surprising, but it reflects Scotland's rich history and cultural heritage. Unicorns were believed to be wild and untamable, much like the spirit of the Scottish people. In medieval times, they appeared in tapestries and literature, often as a symbol of grace and beauty. The Scottish coat of arms proudly features the unicorn, and this magical animal appears alongside a lion, which symbolizes bravery. The unicorn's association with Scotland is so strong that it even appears on the country's official currency. Besides its enchanting presence, the unicorn represents hope and a belief in the extraordinary. Whimsical yet historical, this national symbol invites us to explore the myths surrounding Scotland's past. So the next time you think of unicorns, remember their significant place in Scotland's identity. Ever wondered why Mexico's Moon Lake never fills up? This fascinating lake holds a mysterious secret. It never completely fills, no matter how much rain falls or water flows in. Located in Mexico, Moon Lake has a remarkable underground drainage system. This unique feature allows water to seep out through cracks in the earth, which stops the lake from reaching full capacity. Imagine a giant bowl that never quite overflows. The water level may change with rainfall, but it quickly recedes as it drains away below the surface. This phenomenon can leave visitors puzzled, as the lake appears large and deep, yet never maintains a full state. It is a perfect example of how interconnected nature can be, revealing the magic of underground water systems that often go unnoticed. As you explore the beauty surrounding Moon Lake, consider how such unusual characteristics shape ecosystems and influence the wildlife that inhabits the area. So the next time you find yourself at a lake, think about what lies beneath the surface. Who knows what else is going on under our feet? You won't believe this about the echidna's senses. The echidna, a spiny Australian monotreme, possesses extraordinary sensory abilities that allow it to locate prey hidden underground. At the very tip of its snout lies a collection of thousands of electroreceptors, which can detect even the faintest electric fields emitted by the tiny muscle movements of insects scurrying beneath the surface. This unique adaptation essentially enables the echidna to operate like a living radar system, honing in on ants, termites, and larvae buried beneath layers of dirt and leaves. As it digs, these specialized receptors send strong signals to the echidna, guiding it to its next meal. Once a promising signal is detected, the echidna employs its long, sticky tongue, expertly scooping up its unsuspecting prey in a matter of milliseconds. Unlike many predators who rely heavily on sight or smell, this fascinating creature has evolved to thrive in Australia's dark, dry landscapes, making it an efficient nocturnal forager. While it may appear clumsy, the echidna's remarkable feeding skills showcase the wonders of adaptation in the animal kingdom. How does such precision come from an invisible world of bioelectricity? Most people don't know this, but Shakespeare's daughter could read. This fascinating detail about the famous playwright's family sheds light on education during the Elizabethan era. Susanna, Shakespeare's eldest child, was known to be literate, which was quite rare for women in that time. While society often limited access to education for girls, Shakespeare's influence as a successful writer likely encouraged his own family to embrace learning. It raises intriguing questions about the values he held and how they might have shaped his works. Imagine young Susanna reading her father's plays or poetry, possibly even discussing them with him at home. This insight not only humanizes Shakespeare, but also helps us understand that he viewed education as vital. The knowledge that his daughter was literate adds a rich layer to our appreciation of Shakespeare as a father and a playwright. What insights might he have shared with her about the power of words and storytelling? It's a lovely thought to ponder. Why exactly does olive oil taste so different? The flavor and chemical composition of olive oil depend a lot on when the olives are harvested and how the oil is extracted. Early harvested olives produce a strong, peppery flavor and are packed with antioxidants, making them super healthy. However, this early harvest yields less oil. On the other hand, olives picked later tend to have a milder, fruitier taste and provide a larger quantity of oil. This difference occurs because the ripening process alters the chemical makeup of the olives. When olives mature, they generate fats and sugars that affect the oil's taste. So if you're enjoying a bold, spicy drizzle on your salad, it's likely from freshly harvested olives. Meanwhile, the smoother, fruitier varieties make for great dipping options. With so many factors at play, it's fun to explore the delightful world of olive oil. Ever thought about why geysers erupt in Russia? The Valley of Geysers, a spectacular gem located in the Kamchatka Peninsula, draws attention for its mesmerizing geothermal activity and stunning landscapes. This enchanting area is home to approximately 90% of all the geysers in Russia, making it a must-visit for any adventure seeker. Imagine a surreal landscape where hot water shoots high into the air, creating magnificent eruptions that can occur every few minutes or take days of rest in between. As you explore the valley, you'll discover shimmering thermal pools radiating turquoise hues, alongside fumaroles releasing steam and gases that offer a fantastic glimpse into the Earth's fiery core. Spanning several kilometers, the Valley of Geysers is perfect for hikers and nature lovers. This incredible geothermal activity is sparked by the region's volcanic foundations, showcasing the dynamic geology that our planet possesses. Whether you're an enthusiastic explorer or simply curious about nature, the Valley of Geysers serves as an awe-inspiring reminder of the powerful forces shaping our world. You might be shocked to learn that Dubai has a floral wonderland. The Miracle Garden in Dubai isn't just any garden, it's the largest flower garden in the entire world. This stunning location is home to an astonishing 150 million flowers, creating a vibrant oasis that dazzles visitors. Each bloom is arranged into breathtaking designs, making it feel like you're walking through a fairy tale. Open from November to April, the garden attracts crowds eager to enjoy its beauty during the cooler months. Among the magical attractions, imagine strolling through an enchanting flower tunnel that wraps petals around you in a warm, floral embrace. Or take a moment to admire the impressive floral castle, which appears to be lifted straight from the pages of a storybook. Every corner of the Miracle Garden tells a distinct tale through flowers, featuring imaginative displays that change with the seasons. Whether you consider yourself a nature enthusiast, a photographer hunting for stunning visuals, or simply someone seeking a unique outing, this garden is an extraordinary gem that brings joy and wonder to everyone who steps inside. Here's what actually happens when a slinky is dropped. During World War II, an unexpected twist of fate led to one of the most beloved toys of all time, the slinky. Navy engineer Richard James was focused on a spring-related project when, by chance, he accidentally dropped one of his prototypes. To his astonishment, rather than rolling away, the spring righted itself and landed upright. This little mishap sparked a brilliant idea. James recognized that, with some minor adjustments, his lively metal spring could be transformed into a delightful toy. In 1945, he and his wife, Betty James, introduced the slinky to the world. Its simple yet captivating design, coupled with the mesmerizing ability to walk downstairs, quickly captivated children and adults alike. As the slinky became a staple in American households, it gained fame through countless commercials and appearances in films, securing its place in popular culture. Even today, this twisty wonder continues to bring joy to new generations, reminding us that amazing inventions can spring from the most unexpected moments. Who knew that a dropped spring could lead to so much happiness? Turns out the truth is that dung beetles navigate by starlight. It might sound unbelievable, but these tiny insects cleverly use the Milky Way to find their way across dark landscapes. Dung beetles, often overlooked in the animal kingdom, possess a remarkable ability that combines their instinctual behavior with celestial navigation. By gazing at the stars, they can orient themselves and keep their precious balls of dung rolling in a straight line, which is essential for avoiding predators and returning to their burrows. This skill becomes even more fascinating when you consider that on cloudy nights, when constellations are hidden, some species adapt by utilizing the moon's glow instead. Imagine a small beetle, no larger than your thumb, relying on the sparkling expanse of the night sky as its guide while toting a dung ball that dwarfs its body. This incredible talent highlights the extraordinary connection between nature and the cosmos, inviting us to appreciate how even the smallest creatures harness the universe's wonders to survive and thrive in their environments. Prepare to be amazed by Matthew McKnight's survival story. In a jaw-dropping turn of events, off-duty paramedic Matthew McKnight was struck by a car speeding at 70 miles per hour, sending him flying an astonishing 118 feet. Despite the terrifying impact and severe injuries, Matthew's incredible will to live shone through. He underwent a tough recovery process, defying the odds stacked against him. His remarkable journey didn't just stop at survival, he went on to achieve something extraordinary. Thanks to his phenomenal experience, he achieved the Guinness World Record for the furthest distance thrown by a car, a title that highlights both the incredible power of resilience and the astonishing nature of human survival. Matthew's story serves as a powerful reminder of how tough we can be when faced with adversity. Can you imagine surviving such a harrowing ordeal and then turning it into a world record? Here's a wild fact about Saudi Arabia's hidden rivers. Though Saudi Arabia is widely recognized for its vast deserts and arid landscapes, it surprisingly lacks permanent rivers. Instead, this intriguing region presents a captivating feature known as wadis. These are dry riverbeds that spring to life when rainstorms sweep across the land, transforming barren canyon floors into gushing streams. These seasonal waterways play a crucial role in the local ecosystem, providing vital moisture to plants and animals during their brief floods. Ranging from narrow channels to expansive valleys, wadis can carry an impressive volume of water when conditions permit. The very term wadi is derived from Arabic, meaning valley or riverbed, hinting at its essential role in the landscape. Although most of the time these pathways remain dry, the sudden surges of water reflect the remarkable resilience of nature in a seemingly unyielding environment. Wadis also serve as gathering points for local wildlife and are even harnessed by farmers who use the seasonal influx to irrigate their crops. This shows how life in this beautiful desert country adapts in unexpected ways. Scientists recently discovered that what drives American vigilance and community safety? In the United States, quickly reporting suspicious activities is not just common, it's seen as an essential civic duty. Unlike in Belarus or Russia, where similar actions might be termed informing, Americans embrace this vigilance as a community responsibility. When residents notice an unfamiliar figure loitering or hear unusual noises late at night, their instinct is to alert the authorities. This proactive behavior is deeply rooted in the belief that being watchful not only prevents crime, but also fosters a secure environment for everyone. Many Americans feel a sense of duty to protect their neighborhoods, acting swiftly without waiting for prompts or encouragement. This mindset creates a stronger bond among community members, promoting a culture where safety is everyone's concern. Such vigilance is viewed not as nosiness, but as a heroic duty that enhances public order and community well-being. This cultural perspective raises an intriguing question. How does this mindset compare to safety approaches in your own country? Let's uncover the truth about Alzheimer's disease. This devastating condition not only affects memory, but can also interfere with basic life functions. As Alzheimer's advances, it damages the brain in ways that make it hard for individuals to carry out simple actions, including swallowing and breathing. Imagine forgetting how to eat or breathe without thinking about it. These challenges arise because the brain cells responsible for regulating these essential tasks become increasingly impaired. In fact, many individuals with late-stage Alzheimer's may struggle to recognize familiar faces and also have trouble performing everyday activities. Sadly, impaired swallowing can lead to choking or aspiration pneumonia, both of which can be life-threatening. Understanding these risks sheds light on why Alzheimer's is not just a memory issue, but a profound health challenge. With continued research and awareness, we can find better ways to support those affected by this disabling disease. How can we help improve the lives of those living with Alzheimer's? What if I told you about acquired savant syndrome? This fascinating condition can develop after a brain injury, leading some individuals to suddenly showcase extraordinary abilities. Imagine someone who previously struggled with math suddenly solving complex equations with ease, or a person who never played a note of music composing beautiful symphonies. Acquired savant syndrome unveils the incredible potential of the human brain, revealing that, in some cases, damage can ignite extraordinary skills that were dormant before. While this phenomenon is rare, it captivates researchers and the public alike, sparking curiosity about the brain's hidden capabilities. It's a reminder of the mysteries still surrounding neuroscience and how an injury might unlock talents we never knew existed. Could this be a glimpse into the untapped potential lurking within all of us? Here's a wild fact about, did you know puzzles can change lives? It all began in 1974 when Hungarian professor Erno Rubik invented the Rubik's Cube, a marvel that has evolved into a worldwide phenomenon. This intriguing cube, featuring a vibrant array of colors, entices and engages millions with its deceptively simple design. You might simply see it as a toy, but it serves as an exceptional mental challenge, having sold over 350 million units globally, making it one of the most popular toys ever created. The magic of the Rubik's Cube lies in its perfect fusion of creativity and logic. Each twist and turn transforms the puzzle into a fresh challenge, urging kids and adults alike to hone their problem-solving abilities. Beyond the classroom, the cube has influenced a range of activities, from exhilarating speed cubing competitions to innovative art installations. It has even inspired video games and fashion trends, cementing its place in popular culture. Just think of the countless hours dedicated to solving its colorful maze. Whether you're an expert cuber or a curious beginner, this iconic puzzle continuously nurtures our creativity and adventure, illustrating that simple concepts can leave a tremendous legacy. Is it really true that intelligence links to hair minerals? Recent research shows a fascinating connection between intelligence and the trace elements zinc and copper found in our hair. These minerals play a crucial role in how our brains function. Zinc is essential for neurotransmitter activity, which is vital for sending signals between brain cells. In contrast, copper helps produce the energy our brain cells need to operate effectively. While having more of these minerals doesn't automatically make someone smarter, the study suggests that proper nutrition can significantly impact mental performance. For example, diets rich in these nutrients might support better memory formation and overall cognitive abilities. This curious relationship highlights the importance of a balanced diet, not just for physical health, but also for keeping our brains sharp and ready to tackle challenges. So next time you think about eating healthy, remember that what you put on your plate can fuel your mind as well. How can you ensure your diet supports your brain health? Here's something incredible about Bahia Ballena. The Bahia Ballena region in Costa Rica is famous for its unique and stunning shape that resembles a whale's tail when viewed from above. This incredible feature makes it a visual delight for anyone soaring high in the sky, where the lush greenery meets sparkling waters. Known as Whale Bay, Bahia Ballena derives its name from the humpback whales that migrate to these warm waters annually. These gentle giants travel from colder seas, seeking a safe haven to mate and give birth. The tail shape of the bay, beyond being a remarkable sight, provides an ideal environment for diverse marine life. The unique geography of the bay generates calm, nutrient-rich waters, attracting an abundance of fish and other sea creatures, creating a thriving ecosystem. Many visitors flock to the area for eco-tours, hoping to witness majestic whales breaching and frolicking in their natural surroundings. Observing these magnificent animals up close creates an unforgettable connection to the ocean's wonders and highlights the importance of marine conservation. Why exactly does serendipity create great discoveries? In 1928, something incredible happened in a messy lab. Alexander Fleming, a Scottish bacteriologist, returned from a 2-week vacation to find a remarkable accident had unfolded. Several petri dishes containing Staphylococcus bacteria had been contaminated by mold, and around the mold, the bacteria had vanished. This unexpected observation intrigued Fleming, prompting him to investigate further. He discovered that the mold was releasing a powerful substance that effectively killed the bacteria, which he later named penicillin. This groundbreaking find transformed the medical landscape, leading to the development of the first true antibiotic. Before penicillin, bacterial infections often proved fatal, claiming countless lives and posing a significant threat to public health. With penicillin at their disposal, doctors could treat infections that were once deadly, profoundly changing medical practices. This incredible story highlights how a simple mistake in a laboratory can lead to monumental breakthroughs in healthcare, demonstrating the remarkable ways chance and curiosity can reshape our understanding of the world. Is it really true that Space Invaders has a tricky secret? This classic video game, released in 1978, is famous for its simple yet captivating gameplay. The creator, Tomohiro Nishikado, made a clever design decision that set it apart. He intentionally added a lag when more alien enemies filled the screen. Instead of allowing all the invaders to move smoothly, they would speed up whenever there were more of them visible. This lag was originally a technical limitation, but it quickly became a feature that added excitement and challenge. As players progressed and the screen filled with alien ships, the heightened speed created intense pressure to react quickly. This design choice not only made the game more difficult, but also kept players engaged, pushing them to improve their skills. Space Invaders became a groundbreaking hit, influencing countless games after it. Who knew technical limits could spark such creativity? You might be shocked to learn that kangaroos are social. Did you know that a group of kangaroos is called a mob? This fun term perfectly captures the social nature of these unique animals. Kangaroos are not solitary. They thrive in communities where they communicate and collaborate. A typical mob consists of several female kangaroos and their young, alongside a few dominant males. Living in a mob enhances their safety. By moving as a collective, they can spot predators more easily and react swiftly. It's akin to a team sport in the wild. When feeding or traveling, these animals coordinate their hops gracefully, reinforcing the bonds that help them survive in the tough Australian outback. Moreover, social interactions within the mob are crucial. They groom one another and engage in playful sparring, which strengthens their relationships. So next time you see kangaroos bouncing through the landscape, remember they're not just hopping about. They're part of a vibrant social family, sharing experiences and nurturing their connections in this fascinating social structure. Let's uncover the truth about the incredible pufferfish. This small, slow-seeming fish is much more than it appears. When threatened, the pufferfish performs an extraordinary defense mechanism. It rapidly gulps water or air to inflate itself into a round, spiky ball, making it difficult for predators to bite or swallow. Its skin is covered with sharp spines, enhancing its protection. But that's not all. Many pufferfish species contain tetrodotoxins, a potent natural poison, in their liver, ovaries, and skin. Even a tiny amount can be fatal, posing a significant risk to both animals and humans. Interestingly, this toxic fish is considered a delicacy in Japan, known as fugu, but only specially trained chefs are allowed to prepare it, as they must skillfully remove the toxic parts. Scientists are fascinated by the pufferfish's inflation mechanism, which involves flexible internal chambers and muscular valves. They are studying it for insights into creating innovative, expandable biomaterials. Thus, the pufferfish teaches us that sometimes the best defense is an unexpected transformation. Did you know that the foxbat is enormous? The foxbat, also known as Ceratodon jubatus, holds the title for the largest bat species in the world. Native to the lush islands of the Philippines, these fascinating creatures can have a wingspan of up to 5.6 feet, which is wider than many small airplanes. Unlike many other bats that navigate using echolocation, foxbats rely more on their keen sense of sight and smell. They typically prefer to feast on fruits, nectar, and insects, making them vital pollinators in their ecosystems. Watching a foxbat glide effortlessly through the jungles at dusk is truly a magical experience. Unfortunately, habitat loss and hunting have threatened their populations, leading to concerns about their conservation status. Isn't it amazing how such a large bat can play such an important role in its environment? Is it really true that the Kremlin is a city fortress? The Moscow Kremlin is not just a remarkable building, it's an impressive fortress complex that has been at the core of Russia's history and politics for centuries. This iconic site features grand palaces, towering walls, and stunning cathedrals, serving as the seat of power for Russian leaders throughout the ages. Initially constructed in the late 15th century, the Kremlin has witnessed pivotal events, from royal ceremonies to significant political discussions. Today, it operates as the official residence of the President of Russia, currently Vladimir Putin. Its striking architecture captivates visitors, showcasing the famous red brick walls and the vibrant domes of St. Basil's Cathedral, which add bursts of color to the Kremlin's landscape. Beyond politics, this fortified complex offers immense cultural value, as it houses several museums and galleries filled with art and history. Interestingly, the Kremlin symbolizes national pride while remaining an active center of government. So the next time you think of Russia, remember that the Kremlin represents a fascinating intersection of history, politics, and breathtaking architecture. Here's something incredible about Discover the surprising origins of the Secret Service. The U.S. Secret Service was established in 1865, primarily to tackle the rampant counterfeiting during the American Civil War. Back then, about 1/3 of all United States currency was fake. Economic turmoil from the war created a prime environment for counterfeiters, who exploited the chaos by flooding the market with worthless money. In response, Congress decided to create a special agency focused on battling these criminals and safeguarding the nation's finances. Initially, the Secret Service's main job was investigating counterfeit operations, laying the groundwork for its important role in maintaining the integrity of the economy. However, it wasn't until after the assassination of President William McKinley in 1901 that the agency took on its most recognized responsibility of protecting the president. Today, the Secret Service is synonymous with security at major events and for prominent political figures. Yet it's fascinating to remember that this agency started with a mission to protect the currency. How has this dual focus shaped its legacy over the years? Is it really true that bumblebee bats are tiny marvels? The bumblebee bat, also known as Kitty's hog-nosed bat, holds the title of the world's smallest mammal. Weighing between 0.05 to 0.07 ounces, these delicate creatures can fit comfortably in the palm of your hand. Their head-to-body length ranges from 1.14 to 1.29 inches, with a wingspan measuring about 5.1 to 5.7 inches. Found primarily in Thailand and Myanmar, these unique bats thrive in limestone caves, where they roost together in small colonies. Despite their minuscule size, they have a big role in the ecosystem, helping to keep insect populations in check as they feast on tiny insects. Their smallness makes them vulnerable to habitat loss, raising concerns for their future. Learning more about these fascinating creatures can help us protect them. What other amazing creatures might be hiding in plain sight? Prepare to be amazed by eagle tracking costs. Scientists have long been fascinated by the impressive flight patterns of eagles, but studying these magnificent birds came with unexpected challenges. Tracking devices were essential for gathering data on their behavior and migration routes, but the data charges skyrocketed. Every time the researchers accessed information from these devices, it racked up high fees, leading to budget overruns that the scientists hadn't anticipated. This financial dilemma created serious headaches for some research teams, forcing them to rethink their strategies for studying these incredible birds. Despite the financial strain, tracking eagles remains vital to understanding their habits and environmental impacts. Scientists are committed to finding clever solutions, like using lower-cost tracking technology or collaborating with tech companies, to ensure these majestic birds continue to inspire awe in conservation efforts. How will future technology change biodiversity research? Prepare to be amazed by wife-carrying competitions. Each year, the North American Wife-Carrying Championship takes place, showcasing a quirky yet entertaining event that draws crowds. In this unique competition, participants race while carrying their spouses over various obstacles. What makes it even more exciting is the prize for the winners. They receive their spouse's weight in beer and 5 times that amount in cash. To determine the spouse's weight accurately, organizers use a fun seesaw method, ensuring fairness in the competition. This event, rooted in Nordic traditions, is not just about strength but also teamwork and strategy, as couples navigate the tricky course together. Spectators cheer on their favorite pairs, creating a lively atmosphere filled with humor and excitement. Have you ever thought about what it would be like to participate in such a hilarious and challenging event? What if I told you bats can see with sound? These fascinating creatures have developed a remarkable skill known as echolocation, enabling them to navigate and hunt in total darkness. Unlike many animals that rely primarily on vision, bats emit high-frequency sound waves that are usually inaudible to humans. When these sound waves hit an object, they bounce back, providing crucial information about the surroundings. By evaluating the returning echo's timing and frequency, bats efficiently create a detailed mental map of their environment. Some species can process over 100 echoes per second, allowing them to adjust their flight path and wing beats effortlessly to pursue even the smallest insects in midair. This amazing ability stems from specialized brain structures designed to translate sound into spatial awareness, essentially allowing bats to visualize their world through sound. Interestingly, echolocation has emerged independently in various bat families, highlighting nature's innovative solutions to survival challenges. Although bats often face misconceptions as ominous creatures or bloodsuckers, their true nature reveals them as extraordinary biological marvels, serving even as inspiration for modern technologies like sonar and radar. Did you know that lions roar louder than jets? A lion's roar can reach an astonishing 114 decibels, overshadowing even the noise of a jet engine at takeoff. This incredible sound can be heard from distances of up to 8 kilometers, thanks to the unique structure of their vocal folds. These specialized vocal cords allow lions to produce a deep, resonant bellow with surprisingly low lung pressure. Their roars are not merely for show, they play vital roles in the lion's daily life. By roaring, lions claim their territory, coordinate hunts, and reinforce their social hierarchies within the pride. Interestingly, the cool and dense air of night enhances sound transmission, enabling the majestic roars to travel long distances across the plains. Even in thick grass, lions can identify each other by the distinct pitch and patterns of their vocalizations. In African folklore, the lion is often described as a voice of thunder, symbolizing strength and dominance, accurately reflecting their powerful presence in the wild. Researchers also study these roars to understand lion populations and pride dynamics, revealing that in nature, sound truly represents power. How incredible is that? Surprisingly, it's a fact that North Korea delayed World Cup broadcasts. During the 2014 World Cup, something unusual happened in North Korea. While soccer fans around the world eagerly watched live matches, North Korean viewers had to wait a staggering 24 to 36 hours for the same experience. This intentional delay was not just a quirky programming choice, it served as a key method of censorship. By controlling when and how the matches were shown, the North Korean government managed the information its citizens received, shaping their perception of the outside world. Imagine the thrill of fans in other countries rejoicing over goals while North Koreans waited, unaware of the latest thrilling moments and only able to see them through the government's edited lens. This tactic also allowed the regime to remove any politically sensitive content, ensuring that only a curated, appropriate depiction of the World Cup reached the viewers. This fascinating intersection of sports and politics illustrates how tightly the entertainment world and governance are woven together in North Korea, turning a global event into a tool of influence. Despite the delays for many North Koreans, these broadcasts provided a rare glimpse into international culture, showcasing the power of sports to connect people even in the most isolated nations. Have you ever wondered why armadillos carry leprosy? It might sound surprising, but these unique little creatures are the only mammals known to naturally contract and harbor the bacteria that cause leprosy, scientifically called Mycobacterium leprae. The nine-banded armadillo in particular has a fascinating connection to this ancient disease. These creatures have lower body temperatures, making them an ideal host for the bacteria. In certain regions of the southern United States, approximately 20% of armadillos are found to carry leprosy, serving as reservoirs for the bacteria in the environment. While leprosy has become quite rare in humans today, this revelation highlights the intertwining of our lives with the animal kingdom. Historically associated only with humans, leprosy is now understood through the lens of armadillos, providing researchers valuable insights into disease transmission and pathology. Although the risk of contracting leprosy from armadillos is low, it emphasizes the importance of appreciating these hardy little critters. They often roam our backyards, reminding us of the complexities of nature and the interconnectedness of life on Earth. Hard to believe, but Greek superstitions are captivating. Superstitions play a vibrant role in Greek culture, blending age-old traditions with a sprinkle of magic and belief. One of the most famous symbols of Greek superstition is the Nazar amulet, a striking blue eye that many believe protects against the evil eye. This curse is thought to stem from envy or malice, sending negative energy to the unknowing target. You'll often see the Nazar hanging in homes, adorning jewelry, or placed in cars to ward off negativity. Greeks have a unique approach to house decoration. Many paint their dome roofs a vivid blue. This choice isn't just for aesthetics. It's believed to reflect the sky's colors, creating a protective barrier against evil spirits. In Greece, these cherished traditions are passed down through generations, showcasing how deeply rooted these beliefs are in daily life. Whether it's relying on a Nazar for good fortune or opting for calming blue paint, these practices nurture a sense of community and cultural identity. So next time you meet a Greek friend, why not ask them about their favorite superstitions? Surprise! The first web search engine was named Archie. Back in 1990, when the internet was still in its infancy, a bright student named Alan M. Tage at McGill University in Montreal created a revolutionary tool that changed how we find information online. This tool, dubbed Archie, had a simple yet groundbreaking mission: to index and search for files on FTP servers, which were the main way to share files before the web took off. While today we have sophisticated search engines like Google that can sift through billions of web pages in the blink of an eye, Archie was the first step toward that amazing capability. Essentially, when online content was starting to bloom, Archie helped users navigate the vast, uncharted territory of the internet by providing a way to quickly locate files. Imagine searching the internet without Google. Archie collected metadata about the files it could find, allowing people to search for specific documents through text queries. This pioneering effort laid the groundwork for the advanced search technologies we rely on today, making it a crucial milestone in the digital age. Want to run pain-free? Try this breathing trick. It turns out that how you breathe while running can make a big difference in whether you get annoying side stitches, those sharp pains that can pop up in your side. Most people don't know this, but timing your exhales can help. Specifically, exhaling when your left foot hits the ground rather than the right can ease the pressure on your liver, a vital organ located on the right side of your body. When you breathe out as your left foot strikes, you're allowing your internal organs to move a bit more freely, reducing tension and discomfort. This simple adjustment can keep you feeling great on your runs, whether you're training for a marathon or just jogging around the park. It might feel awkward at first, but with practice, it can become second nature. So next time you head out for a run, give it a shot. Your side will thank you. Who would have thought your breathing rhythm could change your running game? What if I told you lakes can be incredibly colorful? The Spotted Lake in British Columbia, Canada, serves as a breathtaking example. As the summer sun heats the area, the lake's saline waters start to evaporate, unveiling a spectacular canvas of colors. Rich in minerals like magnesium sulfate, calcium, and sodium, the lake is famous for its vibrant pools that pop with shades of blue, green, yellow, and white. This remarkable transformation attracts photographers and nature enthusiasts from far and wide, all eager to witness the enchanting display. The lake's captivating hues aren't just visually stunning. They hold cultural importance for local indigenous peoples who utilize the mineral-rich waters for traditional healing practices. However, while its beauty invites admiration, visitors must respect the delicate ecosystem. Swimming is strictly prohibited to protect the lake. So the next time you think about lakes, remember that some, like the Spotted Lake, defy the usual blue or green norm, showcasing the delightful surprises nature has to offer. What makes Windhoek a unique capital city? Windhoek, the capital of Namibia, is a fascinating blend of modernity and history, making it truly special. Picture this. You stroll through the city and see sleek skyscrapers standing proudly alongside charming historic landmarks. This mix showcases Windhoek's journey from a quaint settlement to a vibrant urban area. The architecture tells a story of colonial influences and contemporary design, giving the city its distinctive personality. As you navigate the wide streets, you'll notice lush green parks popping up throughout, creating beautiful spots to relax and enjoy the fresh air. The city's pleasant atmosphere invites both locals and visitors to explore. Whether you're admiring the iconic Christ Church with its stunning red brick or enjoying a coffee at a modern cafe, Windhoek's unique character shines through. It's not just a capital, it's a living museum that honors its past while boldly stepping into the future. The combination of history and innovation makes Windhoek a captivating place to live and visit, with something new waiting around every corner. Is it really true that Abraham Lake is a winter wonderland? This enchanting spot in Alberta, Canada, showcases a breathtaking natural phenomenon when winter blankets the region. As temperatures drop, the lake freezes over, creating a stunning icy surface. What makes this site truly captivating are the thousands of tiny bubbles filled with methane gas trapped beneath the ice. These bubbles, formed by the decomposition of organic material below the surface, escape into the water and become encased as the lake freezes. This results in mesmerizing patterns of floating ice or ghostly orbs that decorate the lake, giving it an otherworldly charm. The surreal beauty draws adventurers and photographers from far and wide, all eager to capture this unique spectacle. However, it's crucial to remember these methane bubbles represent more than just a striking visual. They play an important role in the ecosystem. Methane, a natural byproduct of decomposition, contributes to the lake's hidden life and ecology. If you find yourself in Alberta during the colder months, don't miss the chance to explore Abraham Lake. Witnessing this spectacular sight is an experience you won't forget. Believe it or not, students build collapsing bridges. Each year, the University of Canterbury in New Zealand hosts an exciting challenge for civil engineering students. In this unique competition, teams of students must design and construct a bridge capable of supporting the weight of two people, but intentionally designed to collapse under the weight of a third. This fascinating task pushes students to think creatively and innovate, as they must find a balance between strength and lightness in their structures. By using various materials and engineering principles, the students learn how to maximize support while minimizing weight. It's a fantastic way to apply classroom theories in real-world scenarios and to understand the critical concepts of structural design. Beyond just a contest, this annual event fosters teamwork and problem-solving skills, giving students hands-on experience that will benefit them in their future careers. It's an incredible reminder of how engineering challenges can spark creativity and lead to practical solutions. Are you ready to witness the engineering creativity these students bring to life? Ever wondered how strong a mantis shrimp really is? These extraordinary creatures, with their vibrant colors and unique appearance, are not just eye-catching, but also pack a serious punch. The mantis shrimp boasts incredibly powerful claws that can strike with a speed similar to a gunshot, reaching over 50 miles per hour. This lightning-fast strike allows them to break through the hard shells of their prey or even crack aquarium glass with ease. Imagine the force of a tiny creature that can shatter glass. It's astounding. Their claws are so effective that they are used in research to inspire advancements in materials science and engineering. Scientists study these striking mechanisms to develop new, stronger materials. So the next time you see a mantis shrimp, remember that this little marine powerhouse is more than just a pretty face. It's a marvel of nature's engineering. Is it really true that the Kuiper Belt holds secrets? This fascinating region beyond Neptune's orbit is home to countless small, icy objects, such as comets and dwarf planets. The Kuiper Belt extends from about 30 to 55 astronomical units from the Sun, which is a vast stretch of space filled with remnants from the solar system's early days. By studying these icy bodies, scientists can glean important clues about how our solar system formed over 4.5 billion years ago. One of the most famous inhabitants of this belt is Pluto, once considered the 9th planet, but now recognized as a dwarf planet. Observing these distant objects also helps astronomers understand the dynamics of the outer solar system and the potential for discovering more celestial bodies. So next time you gaze at the stars, remember that the Kuiper Belt is like a treasure chest of cosmic history just waiting to be explored. Curious about shuttlecocks? Here's a surprising secret. Badminton shuttlecocks are not just ordinary feathers glued together. They undergo rigorous testing in wind tunnels to ensure they fly perfectly during a match. Imagine a feathered rocket zipping through the air. The feathers need to be perfectly aligned for the shuttlecock to travel smoothly and predictably. Wind tunnels allow experts to recreate different conditions, simulating how these shuttlecocks perform in various environments and at different speeds. When you see players skillfully sending the shuttlecock flying, it's no fluke. Precision is key. Any misalignment can drastically change its trajectory, potentially giving one player an unfair advantage. By testing them, manufacturers fine-tune the design so players can focus on their game instead of worrying about how the shuttlecock will behave. This level of attention to detail highlights the fascinating blend of science and sport, ensuring that every shot is as thrilling as it can be. Who knew the humble shuttlecock had such a scientific backstory? Did you know Christmas Island was discovered on Christmas Day? This unique island, located in the western region of Australia, has a fascinating history tied to its name. In 1643, Captain William Miners stumbled upon this tropical paradise during a British expedition, leading to its christening as Christmas Island. It's a beautiful place known for its stunning landscapes, rich biodiversity, and vibrant coral reefs. A remarkable aspect of the island is its annual red crab migration, where millions of crabs make their way from the forest to the ocean to spawn, creating an astonishing natural spectacle. The island is also home to various unique species, some found nowhere else on Earth. Over the years, Christmas Island has become a destination for ecotourism and conservation efforts. Whether you're looking to explore its lush rainforests or enjoy its beaches, Christmas Island offers a blend of adventure and tranquility that captivates many visitors. What else might you discover about this island paradise? BTS shatters records in the music industry. This phenomenal South Korean boy band has set over 23 Guinness World Records, showcasing their remarkable reach and influence across the globe. Their achievements include milestones like the most viewed video within 24 hours and the fastest growing YouTube following. These records aren't just numbers. They reflect how BTS has connected with millions of fans worldwide. transcending cultural barriers. Their songs and messages resonate with listeners, often addressing themes of self-love and social issues, which has helped them build a loyal fan base called ARMY. The band's impact reaches far beyond music, as they harness the power of social media to engage with fans and spread positivity. BTS's influence has sparked discussions about mental health and youth empowerment, proving that they are much more than just entertainers. They've become role models, using their platform to inspire change and promote important conversations. Isn't it amazing how a music group can create such an important ripple effect around the world? Why exactly does cigarette smoke turn sports photos blue? For decades, old sports photos from the USA have taken on a curious blue haze, and the culprit is often the thick clouds of cigarette smoke that filled arenas packed with fans. Back in the day, smoking was a popular pastime, and arenas were often a smoky affair, leading to this striking effect in photographs. The smoke would diffuse light in a fascinating way, creating a unique atmosphere that photographers struggled to capture otherwise. Interestingly, filmmakers and photographers today have found inspiration in this vintage vibe. They use hazers to simulate the same smoky look for dramatic effect, lending an air of nostalgia to modern scenes. So next time you view those classic images of athletes in action, remember the smoke-filled venues that shaped their iconic look. What other surprising effects do you think smoking has left behind? Did you know left-handedness is rare among people? Surprisingly, only about 10% of the world's population is left-handed. This means that if you're a lefty, you are part of a unique group that often stands out in a right-handed world. Scientists believe that hand preference might be influenced by genetics and brain structure. For instance, our brain's left hemisphere controls the right hand, while the right hemisphere manages the left hand. Interestingly, left-handed people are sometimes thought to have advantages in certain sports like tennis and boxing, where quick reflexes and agility are essential. However, they might also face challenges in a world designed primarily for right-handers, from everyday tools to school desks. So next time you meet a lefty, remember they have a special place in our diverse human community. Can you handle the bullet ant challenge? For young men of the Satere-Mao tribe in the Brazilian Amazon, initiation isn't just a walk in the park. It's a test of bravery and endurance. This fascinating rite of passage involves enduring the painful sting of over 300 bullet ants, known for having one of the most excruciating stings in the insect kingdom. The initiation starts with the young men placing their hands into specialized gloves stuffed with these fierce ants, which bite and sting repeatedly. This experience is not only about enduring pain, it symbolizes the transition into manhood and shows their strength and resilience. After the initiation, these young men are celebrated as warriors, gaining respect and a new role in their community. This cultural tradition highlights the rich tapestry of human experiences and the lengths that societies will go to mark significant life changes. Would you dare to take on the bullet ant challenge? This might surprise you. Francis Tumblety and Jack the Ripper. In 1888, the streets of London were gripped by fear as a mysterious killer known as Jack the Ripper terrorized the East End, claiming the lives of several women. Among the many suspects was Francis Tumblety, an American doctor with a peculiar reputation. Known for his eccentricities and disdain for women, Tumblety caught the attention of investigators after rumors surfaced about his involvement in the gruesome murders. However, just as the investigation intensified, Tumblety mysteriously fled to the U.S., escaping any legal repercussions. His flight raised eyebrows and fueled speculation. Some believe he wanted to avoid capture, while others argue he might have been innocent all along. Despite numerous theories and the passage of time, Tumblety remains an enigmatic figure in the Ripper saga. His story adds a fascinating twist to the chilling narrative of one of history's most infamous killers. What drove Tumblety to flee, and will we ever truly know the truth about his connection? You might be shocked to learn about prickles. A group of porcupines, those fascinating creatures covered in sharp quills, is known as a prickle. This fun fact comes from their unique social behavior. While porcupines are often solitary animals, they do come together, especially during mating season or when seeking warmth. These gatherings can be quite charming as they huddle close to each other, sharing body heat and creating a delightful sight. Porcupines are herbivores, feasting on bark, leaves, and fruits, using their strong teeth to gnaw through tough surfaces. Interestingly, when threatened, a porcupine's first instinct isn't to throw its quills, but to retreat and puff up its quills to appear larger. This clever strategy allows them to fend off predators without immediately using their sharp defenses. Next time you hear about porcupines, remember their prickle and admire their quirky social habits. Have you ever wondered why banana peels are amazing? New research from Brazil reveals that these everyday scraps can serve as effective water filters. Scientists discovered that banana peels contain natural compounds capable of removing harmful heavy metals like copper and lead from polluted water. In fact, in their studies, banana peels outperformed many traditional filtering materials, showcasing a surprising yet eco-friendly solution to a serious problem. This discovery highlights not just the versatility of banana peels, but also their potential in addressing water contamination issues, especially in developing regions. Instead of throwing them away, we might soon consider utilizing banana peels in innovative ways. The implications for environmental sustainability and public health are exciting, leading us to ask, could banana peels become a common tool in water purification? Guess what really drives Nike's name change? Originally, Nike was known as Blue Ribbon Sports when it first opened its doors in 1964. This name reflected the company's early focus on distributing Japanese athletic shoes in the US market. However, as the company began to grow and expand, the founders, Phil Knight and Bill Bowerman, felt a name change was necessary to better capture their vision. In 1971, they rebranded as Nike, inspired by the Greek goddess of victory. This decision not only gave the brand a fresh identity, but also aligned it with the competitive spirit of athleticism. The iconic swoosh logo, designed by Carolyn Davidson, soon followed, becoming one of the most recognizable symbols in the world. Today, Nike stands as a powerhouse in sports apparel and footwear, constantly pushing boundaries and inspiring athletes everywhere. Isn't it amazing how a simple name change can redefine a brand's identity? Ever thought about why hair can be art? The Musée du Cheveu in France presents an extraordinary journey into the world of art crafted from human hair. This unusual museum showcases intricate pieces that transform something ordinary, like hair, into stunning masterpieces. Visitors can explore how artists manipulate hair, weaving, braiding, and sculpting it into everything from delicate jewelry to elaborate portraits. Each artwork tells its own story, often reflecting cultural traditions or personal sentiments, allowing people to see hair in an entirely new light. Imagine walking through a gallery where every piece was created with hair that once belonged to someone, connecting us across time and experience. This museum not only celebrates creativity, but also highlights the historical significance of hair in various cultures. So the next time you think about hair, consider how it might express beauty and artistry in unexpected ways. What if I told you millions suffered in history's shadows? The Dungan Revolt during the 1860s and 1870s was one of the deadliest uprisings in Chinese history, leading to the tragic loss of over 20 million lives. This brutal conflict emerged as Hui Muslims, a predominantly Chinese Muslim group, rose against the Qing dynasty, challenging centuries of oppression. In the chaos, one province alone saw an unimaginable 14 million people perish, while a nearby province suffered the loss of 6 million lives. This massive loss illustrates the intense struggles faced by these communities, as well as the devastating impact of political and religious tensions. Despite the scale of this tragedy, many remain unaware of the human costs involved. The Dungan Revolt serves as a haunting reminder of the importance of recognizing these historical events, which have shaped the lives of countless individuals and affected cultural identities for generations. How do we begin to address such profound loss? Have you ever smelled the scent of old books? A remarkable team of scientists took a creative leap to capture this beloved aroma in a perfume named Paper Passion. This unique fragrance simulates the delightful scent of aging paper, ink, and bindings, transporting wearers into a world brimming with history and stories. The team meticulously researched the specific compounds found in classic books to create a blend that evokes nostalgia and warmth. Imagine walking into an ancient library where the pages of countless tales whisper their stories to you. With paper passion, fans of literature can enjoy this comforting scent in their daily lives, whether they're browsing a bookstore or relaxing at home. The idea of wearing a fragrance inspired by books not only appeals to our sense of smell, but also sparks curiosity about the stories hidden within our favorite novels. This innovative perfume serves as a wonderful reminder of our connection to literature and the rich experiences that come along with reading. Isn't it exciting to think about wearing a fragrance that tells a story? Believe it or not, the Tempog Basarkina is misunderstood. Many people wrongly think that this intriguing creature looks like a human being lurking in caves, but that could not be further from the truth. The Tempog Basarkina is actually a unique species that boasts its own distinct features. Found in the shadows of caves, these remarkable creatures have specialized adaptations that help them thrive in dark environments. With their elongated bodies and specialized antennae, they are not just another mythical monster. They have traits perfectly suited for cave dwelling. For instance, their lack of pigmentation makes them nearly invisible in the depths of their habitats, an amazing example of nature's creativity. Misconceptions like the human-like image often stem from folklore and stories that get embellished over time. By uncovering the real characteristics of the Tempog Basarkina, we can appreciate the true wonders of our planet's biodiversity. So next time you hear about this cave-dwelling species, you can share the real scoop. Can you hear anything in space at all? The answer is a resounding no. Sound relies on air, or another medium, to travel. In our atmosphere, sound waves vibrate through air particles, allowing us to hear music, conversations, and nature's symphony. However, space is a vacuum, which means it has no air or particles to carry sound. This lack of a medium explains why astronauts rely on radios to communicate while in space. Without air, even the loudest explosions or epic space battles would fall silent. Imagine how eerie it must be to float among the stars without a single sound. Scientists also study the effects of this silence on astronauts, as they often experience an overwhelming sense of isolation. While we might think of space as a quiet void, it's actually bustling with activity, just no sounds to accompany it. So next time you gaze up at the night sky, remember, the beauty of space is enjoyed in silence. What else might remain hidden from our ears in the cosmos? What if I told you amberjack fish can change color? This incredible ability allows them to blend seamlessly into their surroundings, making it tough for predators to spot them. Adaptation is key in the ocean, and amberjacks use their unique color-changing technique as a survival strategy. When they swim through coral reefs or sandy seabeds, these fish can alter their hues to match the environment. This clever camouflage helps them evade hungry predators like larger fish and birds. But how do they do it? Amberjacks have special cells in their skin called chromatophores. These cells contain pigments and can expand or contract in response to their surroundings, changing the fish's coloration in seconds. This remarkable skill not only helps them stay hidden from danger, but also plays a role in communication with other amberjacks. Isn't nature full of surprises? Did you know that vultures strike a pose? When you spot a vulture resting with its wings spread wide, it's not just stretching. This impressive stance, known as the heraldic pose, serves several important purposes in the bird's life. By opening their wings, vultures maximize sun exposure, helping them to warm up after a cool night. This behavior is essential since it aids their digestion and keeps them active for scavenging. Furthermore, the heraldic pose is a smart way for vultures to communicate. With their wings displayed, they can signal their presence to other birds, letting them know that food sources might be nearby. This technique not only saves energy, but also allows vultures to keep an eye out for competitors. So the next time you see a vulture in this striking position, remember that they're not just showing off, they're engaging in essential behaviors for survival. Meet Tiangong, the robot that ran a half marathon. In an incredible feat of engineering, the humanoid robot Tiangong completed a half marathon in Beijing in 2024, covering a staggering 13.1 miles in under 3 hours. Developed by the Artificial Intelligence Robotics Innovation Center, Tiangong not only showed impressive endurance, but also maintained a steady pace throughout the race, showcasing the advances in robotics and AI. This remarkable event highlights how far technology has come, pushing the boundaries of what machines can achieve. Imagine a robot running alongside thousands of human athletes, showing that it's not just about humans competing anymore. As our understanding of AI and robotics evolves, who knows what incredible challenges these machines will tackle next? Will they soon compete in other sports or complete even more demanding tasks? The future looks exciting as we continue to blend human-like abilities with cutting-edge technology. What if I told you cats always land on their feet? This incredible ability is thanks to a unique body structure and a special reflex. Cats have flexible spines and unique collarbones that allow them to twist their bodies mid-air. When they fall, a cat instinctively rights itself so that their feet face downward. This reflex helps them land safely, which is vital for their survival, especially when hunting or escaping danger. Unlike humans, who can suffer serious injuries from a fall, cats often walk away unscathed. Their sense of balance is also remarkable, aided by their inner ear structures, which help them detect changes in position. This natural talent is not just for show, it's essential for their agility and hunting prowess. So next time you see a cat gracefully jumping or falling, remember they have a special skill set designed by nature to keep them safe and nimble. This might surprise you. Gabby the German Shepherd saved the day. In 1987, at the Belgrade Zoo, a scary situation unfolded when a jaguar escaped its enclosure. But not all hope was lost thanks to Gabby, a brave German Shepherd. When she saw the jaguar threatening a zookeeper, Gabby didn't hesitate. She jumped into action, barking and lunging at the wild cat to protect her human friend. Her courageous act not only defended the zookeeper, but also showcased the incredible bond between animals and people. Gabby's bravery didn't go unnoticed. Locals and visitors were inspired by her heroic actions. To honor her dedication and fearlessness, a statue was erected at the zoo, serving as a tribute to her as a true hero. Gabby's story reminds us of the special role dogs can play in our lives, often stepping up when we need them the most. How many more stories like Gabby's exist? Hard to believe, but wine comes from so many grapes. To make a single bottle of wine, winemakers need about 600 to 800 grapes. This number might surprise you, but each grape contributes its unique flavor and characteristics to the final product. Winemaking is a meticulous process that begins in the vineyard where grapes are carefully cultivated. Different grape varieties like Chardonnay or Cabernet Sauvignon offer distinct tastes, aromas, and personalities. When the grapes are harvested, they go through crushing and fermentation, transforming their sugars into alcohol. It's fascinating to think that such complex flavors and aromas in your favorite glass of wine stem from this tiny fruit. So next time you sip a delightful wine, remember all those grapes working together to create a unique experience. How many grapes did you think were in your last glass? Believe it or not, Shakespeare invented you for you. In his playful comedy, Love's Labour's Lost, written around 1595, the legendary playwright William Shakespeare showcased his knack for language by using you as a cheeky abbreviation for the word you. This clever shortcut not only added a bit of flair to his dialogue, but also hinted at an early form of text speak that we often see today in modern communication. Can you imagine reading Shakespeare's work and encountering a character casually tossing around letters instead of words? This innovation shows that shorthand communication isn't just a recent trend. It has deep roots in literature. Shakespeare's playful use of language invites readers to explore the evolving nature of communication and reminds us that language is always changing. So the next time you dash off a quick text, remember that even the bard himself enjoyed a bit of brevity in his time. Why exactly does soccer spark such wild reactions? After Germany's remarkable 7-1 victory over Brazil in the 2014 World Cup, emotions ran high not just among fans, but even in unexpected places. The shocking score turned heads worldwide and led to a surge of humorous and inappropriate content online. A well-known adult video website noticed this trend when users began uploading highlights of the game with explicit titles that made light of the defeat. The website, eager to maintain a certain level of decorum, had to issue a public plea urging fans to stop posting these suggestive clips. This quirky incident highlights how deeply sports can stir feelings and inspire creativity, even in cheeky ways. It's a testament to how influential and entertaining soccer can be, bringing laughter and surprises, sometimes in the most unexpected forms. Isn't it fascinating how a single match can elicit such varied and intense reactions? Most people don't know this, but ingenuity can arise from tragedy. Rob, a filmmaker from Canada, experienced a life-changing accident as a child when he lost his right eye. Instead of letting this setback define him, Rob decided to turn his personal challenge into a remarkable innovation. He channeled his creativity and technical skills to design a wireless microcamera that fits directly into a prosthesis. This clever invention allows him to capture images from a perspective that most of us will never experience, offering a unique viewpoint on the world around him. Although Rob has not regained his sight, his invention enables him to explore and document life in ways others can't. By using his own experiences, Rob is not only overcoming his adversity, but also inspiring others to look at challenges differently. His story reminds us that even in our darkest moments, we can find a spark of creativity that leads to groundbreaking solutions. What other innovations could arise from personal struggles? Let's uncover the truth about bear hibernation. Bears are fascinating creatures, especially when it comes to their hibernation habits. During winter, many bear species enter a state of deep sleep, allowing them to survive long periods without food. They achieve this by dramatically lowering their metabolic rate, heart rate, and even body temperature. This remarkable adaptation means they don't eat, drink, or even go to the bathroom for months. Instead, they rely entirely on the fat they've stored up during the warmer months. This strategy helps them conserve energy and stay safe from harsh winter conditions. By hibernating, bears can endure the scarcity of food that winter brings. When spring arrives, they awaken ready to eat as the world outside comes back to life. Isn't it incredible how these amazing animals have adapted to thrive in their environments? Have you ever wondered why we shouldn't shake photos? The song Hey Ya by Outkast sparked a cultural wave when it encouraged listeners to shake it like a Polaroid picture. This catchy lyric became iconic, but not everyone was on board with the advice. Polaroid, the company behind those beloved instant photos, issued a statement cautioning against shaking the pictures. Why? Because shaking can ruin the image, causing blurriness or streaks. In the past, older peel-apart Polaroids did need a little finesse to develop properly, but modern instant cameras have come a long way. Today's instant photos don't require any shaking. They develop best when left undisturbed. So while we can all still dance and sing along to Outkast, it's best to let those cherished moments develop naturally. Isn't it fascinating how a catchy tune can lead to misunderstandings about technology? Believe it or not, China has transparent restrooms. In an attempt to promote cleanliness and responsible behavior, some public restrooms in China feature walls made of glass that can turn opaque with the press of a button. This innovative design, found in busy areas, aims to discourage vandalism and other inappropriate acts, while also making users more aware of their surroundings. The concept is part of a broader push towards public hygiene in densely populated cities. With the technology to switch from transparent to frosted at will, restroom goers can enjoy privacy when needed, while still helping to keep these facilities in check. By giving a glimpse into the importance of personal responsibility in shared spaces, these restrooms challenge people to think about their behavior in public. Since cleanliness is crucial in preventing the spread of germs, this unique solution has sparked discussions around the world. Could this creative approach to bathroom design catch on in other countries? Turns out the truth is that our brains can trick us. This fascinating phenomenon, known as illusory correlation, often makes us see connections that aren't really there, especially in our relationships. Imagine noticing that every time you meet someone named Steve, they happen to be a little quirky. You might start believing that all Steves are quirky, even if that's not true, Our brains love patterns and tend to jump to conclusions based on the limited experiences we have. This can be harmless, but it sometimes leads us to form stereotypes about people or groups. For instance, if you've had a couple of bad dates with people from a certain background, you might unfairly assume that everyone from that background is the same. Being aware of this cognitive bias can help us challenge those misleading ideas and avoid unnecessary judgments, reminding us that every person is unique. How can we break this pattern in our daily lives? Incredible self-taught lawyers from prison change their fate. This surprising reality showcases the resilience and determination of some inmates who have taken their legal battles into their own hands. While serving time, these individuals have dedicated themselves to studying complex legal principles, often using prison libraries or available resources to gain knowledge. With hard work and perseverance, they've not only learned how to advocate for themselves, but have also successfully overturned their own wrongful convictions. This phenomenon highlights the extraordinary ability of people to challenge their circumstances and engage with the legal system, even from behind bars. Cases like these inspire many, showing that the quest for justice knows no boundaries. By transforming their lives through education and tenacity, these remarkable individuals remind us that the fight for fairness can happen in the most unexpected places. How many more untold stories like this exist in prisons around the world? Here's a wild fact about Chizai the panda. Chizai is not your typical panda. He stands out with a stunning brown and white coat, which is a departure from the usual black and white look of his cousins. This eye-catching coloration is due to a rare genetic mutation, making him a true one-of-a-kind in the panda world. While most giant pandas have black ears, eye patches, and legs, Chizai's brown fur gives him an unusual and striking appearance that captures the hearts of everyone who sees him. This delightful panda lives in a breeding center in China, where he helps raise awareness about panda conservation. His unique coloring not only makes him special, but also serves as a reminder of the diversity found in nature. Genetic mutations can lead to fascinating variations in animals, which can sometimes benefit their survival or help them stand out in a crowd. Isn't it amazing how nature surprises us with such wonderful differences? Chizai offers us a glimpse into the complexity of genetics and the beauty of animals in all their forms. Prepare to be amazed by Bakemonogatari's toothbrushing episode. In a surprising twist, this popular anime dedicates an entire episode to the art of brushing teeth. The animators went above and beyond, studying the intricate process of toothbrushing to depict it in a way that feels both dramatic and engaging. You might wonder how such a simple daily task could capture an audience's attention, but it's all about the details. This episode showcases the creativity in animation, turning a mundane activity into a captivating spectacle. With vibrant visuals and dynamic movements, viewers experience the brushing process as if they were right there in the bathroom. Bakemonogatari reminds us that even the smallest moments can hold rich storytelling potential, making us rethink the everyday things we often take for granted. Can you see yourself watching a toothbrushing adventure like this one? Here's a wild fact about sign language in Iceland. On July 4, 2011, Iceland made history by officially recognizing sign language as the second national language. This important decision marked a significant step forward for the deaf community, as it acknowledged the unique culture and identity associated with sign language. Before this recognition, Icelandic Sign Language was often overlooked and not fully integrated into daily activities or education. By elevating it to national status, Iceland ensured that deaf individuals would have better access to services, education, and public life. This move also encouraged the development of training programs for teachers and interpreters, helping to bridge communication gaps. More countries are now looking to Iceland as an example of how to support and celebrate deaf culture. Isn't it inspiring to see nations take such steps toward inclusivity? Step inside Winnie the Pooh's magical home. Airbnb has teamed up with the original illustrator to recreate the iconic house of our favorite bear in Ashdown Forest, England. This charming replica offers fans a unique chance to experience the world of Pooh and his friends just as they imagined it. With cozy nooks and whimsical decor, Every corner of the house echoes the warmth and adventure of the honey-loving bear's stories. Visitors can explore the lush surroundings where Pooh and Piglet roamed, offering a truly immersive adventure. Whether you're a lifelong fan or just curious, this enchanting getaway promises delightful moments filled with nostalgia. Imagine sipping tea in the very spot where Pooh pondered his next snack. So gather your friends or family and dive into the world of whimsical tales. What could be more fun? Believe it or not, hunger is a growing global crisis. Hunger affects millions worldwide. But did you know that it's tightly linked to rising obesity rates? As processed foods gain popularity, many people are opting for quick meals that lack essential nutrients. Sedentary lifestyles contribute to this problem, as people are less active and more likely to opt for unhealthy snacks. These dietary habits have created a paradox where some folks face food scarcity while others struggle with obesity. This situation leads to serious health issues, including diabetes, heart disease, and other weight-related conditions. Tackling the hunger crisis means addressing the quality of the food we eat. It calls for a shift towards nutritious options, promoting active living, and raising awareness about healthy eating habits. Can we find ways to ensure everyone has access to wholesome foods and a healthier lifestyle? Hard to believe, but headphones can be dangerous. When you wear headphones while walking or biking, you might be tuning out more than just your favorite music. Many people don't realize that these headphones can muffle the sounds of approaching cars, horns, or even other cyclists. This lack of awareness makes it harder to respond to potential dangers on the road or sidewalk. Imagine you're biking down the street, lost in the rhythm of your playlist, and suddenly a car unexpectedly turns toward you. Without hearing it, you might not react in time to avoid an accident. It's not just a rare occurrence. Studies show that wearing headphones while navigating traffic increases the risk of collisions. To stay safe, consider keeping the volume low or taking one earbud out when you're outdoors. Your ears can be your best friends, alerting you to what's happening around you. Can you imagine that stunning curved masterpiece? Germany's Devil's Bridge, constructed in the 19th century, is more than just a bridge. It's a breathtaking work of art. This architectural wonder is famous for its unique curved design, which allows it to reflect a nearly perfect circle in the serene waters of the river below. When you walk across the bridge or simply admire it from a distance, the beauty is truly captivating. Built during a time when Romanticism was on the rise, the bridge symbolizes the emotions that people felt for nature, beauty, and engineering. Visitors often stop to take photos, mesmerized by the enchanting appearance and harmony with the surrounding landscape. Whether you are an architecture enthusiast or just someone who appreciates a good view, Devil's Bridge offers a delightful experience that sparks curiosity and admiration. What stories does this architectural gem hold? Ever thought about why eagle feathers are so special? Only members of federally recognized Native American tribes can legally possess or collect eagle feathers, making these striking symbols of freedom and spirituality highly protected. This law stems from a deep respect for the eagle in Native American cultures, where these magnificent birds represent strength, wisdom, and a connection to the divine. The bald eagle, in particular, is revered and federally protected under the Bald and Golden Eagle Protection Act, which prohibits non-members from handling its feathers. For tribal members, collecting these feathers is a sacred practice that holds cultural significances, often used in ceremonies, regalia, and rituals. Violating this law can lead to hefty fines or even jail time, emphasizing the importance of preserving the spiritual and cultural heritage tied to these majestic creatures. So next time you see an eagle feather, remember the rich traditions and legal protections that make it so much more than just a beautiful object. Here's something incredible about the seed breacher dolphin. This amazing underwater capsule can dive to depths of 40 feet for up to 80 minutes, making it a fantastic choice for marine adventures. Powered by an electric propulsion system, the seed breacher dolphin glides smoothly through the water, providing an exhilarating experience for its passengers. Imagine exploring vibrant coral reefs or encountering dolphins up close, all while being comfortably seated in this innovative vessel. Designed to be both fun and environmentally friendly, it helps reduce noise pollution that can disturb marine life. Whether you're an adventure seeker or just want a unique way to learn about ocean ecosystems, the seed breacher dolphin is an exciting option. So, are you ready to dive into an unforgettable underwater journey? What if I told you subscriptions matter? When you enjoy a video, hitting that subscribe button can make a big difference. By subscribing to a channel, you not only receive a notification when new content is released, but you also support the creator. This support is crucial for those creators, as it encourages them to produce more engaging and valuable content. Additionally, liking a video helps boost its visibility on platforms like YouTube, allowing more viewers to discover it. Imagine a community where your engagement leads to more exciting and enriching content. Your likes and subscriptions actively shape what creators share. Keep in mind, your involvement doesn't just make you a viewer, it turns you into part of a larger community. So the next time you watch a video you love, remember to subscribe and hit that like button. Your simple actions can influence the entire channel's journey. What kind of content do you want to see next? Did you know woolly mammoths walked with humans? This astonishing fact reveals that these massive creatures roamed the earth alongside early humans during a time when the pyramids were being constructed in Egypt. To put this into perspective, while ancient Egyptians were busy engineering monumental tombs, woolly mammoths were still very much alive, wandering through icy landscapes. This fascinating overlap challenges our traditional views of historical timelines, suggesting that our ancestors not only encountered these iconic mammals, but may have even hunted them for food or used their fur for warmth. Imagine ancient people navigating the rugged terrain of the Ice Age, spotting these giant beasts in the distance. The existence of woolly mammoths so close to such monumental human achievements prompts us to rethink how we understand ancient history. After all, the world has always been full of surprising connections and interactions that help shape civilizations. So next time you think about pyramids, don't forget about those colossal, furry giants that once shared the same planet. Ever wondered why tigers face such dangers? It's surprising, but in the USA, there are more tigers in captivity than in their natural habitats. Approximately 5,000 tigers live in zoos and private parks, while only around 3,000 roam free in the wild. This stark difference raises serious questions about conservation efforts and the impacts of habitat loss, poaching, and illegal trade. Organizations like the World Wildlife Fund are battling to protect these magnificent creatures by creating awareness and implementing conservation programs. They focus on preserving habitats, reducing human-wildlife conflict, and combating poaching. With tigers facing extinction, every effort counts. Imagine a world where these majestic animals thrive in their natural environments, rather than confined to enclosures. How can we all contribute to ensuring that future generations can marvel at tigers in the wild? Did you know the first typewriter came from Milwaukee? This revolutionary invention was created in 1867 by Christopher Latham Sholes and changed the way we communicate forever. Before typewriters, writing was a slow and painstaking task, often done by hand with quills or pens. Sholes' design allowed for faster and more efficient writing, making it an essential tool for businesses and writers alike. As typewriters became popular, they transformed office work, enabling professionals to produce documents quickly and neatly. This surge in productivity played a critical role in the rise of modern industries and laid the groundwork for today's technology-driven workplaces. Milwaukee, once an industrial powerhouse, became a symbol of innovation in America as the birthplace of such a significant invention. So the next time you type away at your keyboard, remember the humble beginnings of the typewriter and its lasting impact on communication. Ever tried greeting someone with besos in Spain? In Spain, the friendly custom of exchanging kisses on both cheeks, known as besos, is a lively expression of warmth and connection. This delightful gesture showcases the importance Spaniards place on personal interactions, making a simple hello feel special and intimate. While women typically greet each other with double kisses, men often stick to a firm handshake. Each region in Spain may have its own twist on this practice, adding to the rich tapestry of Spanish culture. Imagine arriving at a gathering where everyone enthusiastically greets you with cheerful smiles and affectionate kisses. It instantly breaks the ice. This charming ritual transforms social interactions, allowing people to bond quickly and easily. In a world filled with digital communication, incorporating personal touch like this reminds us of the joy of face-to-face connections. So the next time you're in Spain, remember to embrace this friendly tradition. It's not just a greeting, but an invitation to engage and connect. Here's what actually happens when the Amazon breathes. The Amazon rainforest stands tall as one of Earth's most crucial water engines, pumping an astonishing 20 billion tons of water vapor into the atmosphere every single day. This process, known as transpiration, occurs when plants absorb water through their roots and then release it into the air through tiny openings in their leaves. This huge release of moisture doesn't just float away. It plays a major role in supporting rain systems across South America. In fact, the water vapor helps to create clouds, which then bring rain to regions that sorely need it. The health of the Amazon is vital not only for the plants and animals that call it home, but also for our own climate. As the forest continues to face threats from deforestation and climate change, we must recognize how critical it is to preserve this natural wonder. What will happen if we don't protect it? Did you know that your brain filters information constantly? This amazing organ processes an incredible amount of data every second, but it doesn't overwhelm you with everything it encounters. Instead, the brain has a built-in filtering system that helps us focus on the most important things around us. Imagine walking in a busy street. While cars honk and people chatter, your brain subtly prioritizes the sounds and sights you really need to pay attention to, like your friend's voice calling for you or a traffic signal changing. This filtering allows you to concentrate on specific tasks, whether it's studying for a test or enjoying a conversation over dinner. Scientists think this is crucial for navigating our complex world, helping us make quick decisions without getting distracted by every little thing. So the next time you notice something important amidst chaos, remember your incredible brain is doing its job.